How are you dealing with the no contact, and how is your ex dealing with the no contact? Where is the energy shifting? We are going to check right now. We will start with your energy. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. I feel you are very mystical, very mystical. It's a collective. Whenever I pick this deck for my collective, I feel like it is a high priestess energy. So they are very mystical and very, I would say, high priestess energy. So let's see what's going on in your life right now with this breakup situation. The first card coming up is a Four of Pentacles. You're blocked. Okay. Three of Wands. Okay. The Judgment. Eight of Pentacles. The Fool. Okay. The Moon. The Tower, and the bottom of the Ace of Wands. So let me see. Did I have enough cards to do the exploration? Because I do it in a bit detailed way. So I just need a bit more clarity about the situation. Okay. I probably will take one more card. I will take the top card. What is this one? Magician. Oh my goodness. See, I tell you, you guys are magical. You guys are mystical. Okay. So what I see here, yes, a part of you still holding on for this person, because the first row coming up, Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Five of Cups. You have loss and regrets. You do have. Okay, I don't know. In between, if I keep saying Hindi, ignore that. Because I just did a Hindi reading. It's very difficult for me, like a transition. So, yeah. So what I'm saying here, I see that a part of you still misses that person. Still. And I am 100% with you for that. Because you are a human being. Do not blame yourself or start beating yourself. Oh my gosh, why I think about that? That's normal. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many days, how many months has passed. Months, years, it doesn't matter. When you truly love somebody, and specifically if that person leaves you without giving a proper explanation and closure, your brain stays in an open loop, and your brain tries to find out a logical explanation of the behavior of the person. Every time you will make a scenario in your brain that fits the best solution, but again you will forget that. Again you will try to seek after cup. So for example, this time you probably been being overwhelmed, and you try to think why they did that. Then you probably in your mind make up a scenario. Okay, the best logical explanation based on this person's characteristics. This is why they left. And then you will be okay for a couple of days. Again, sometimes you will forget that explanation you gave to yourself. Again, it will come, and then again your brain. The reason being, you are not dumb. That's the proof. Because if you were dumb, you will accept, oh, they left me because I am the... But because you are sharp, that's the reason. Your brain doesn't perceive that nonsense. Like, why this person can do this? Because it feels like to me that this person left you without giving you a closure. Okay, because the closure was not given, that's what a psychological thing. Because if you had a closure, you would probably feel peace, like, okay, that's what happened. But now, because you didn't have the closure, a part of you still wounded, still trying to find the explanation, and that is the reason you are missing. I believe that you see, or you already saw through this person. The energy that I'm sensing, you already have seen the part of that person which you can't unseen this anymore. However, because you didn't get the closure, and that part is really haunting you, that how they love bombed you, how they lied to you, which you will never do it to anybody. That's why you're still going through that kind of a mindset of missing and waiting for some kind of closure, and still not being able to move on from this. And I'm telling you, this is not that you are not healing. It is not that you are stuck in that. No, you are not. It is just a part of your logical, smart part of your brain that is actually trying to get the explanation. And I tell you that with time, more you move on with life, then you will see that it is a situation that your brain doesn't really need any more explanation. You will just, that person still have some importance in your life. I can see that. But slowly, they will lose their importance in such a way that you will feel like, closure, fuck's sake, I don't care. I don't need it anymore. But you are getting there. You are still getting there. What I'm seeing here, even though it is there in your subconscious, because as I said, it is like you love this person a lot, and you are somebody who will never do this to other person, and that is why your mind is not accepting it. Your mind is trying to go all over the places emotionally. Sometimes you probably deep at night, you feel heavy energy, especially around the full moon time. That's what I'm sensing. Around the full moon or new moon time, probably you are getting a very heavy energy. You might be feeling like you don't get any energy, like doing anything, no motivation and stuff like that. I would say if that is going on, relax, drink more water, ground yourself, specifically that the new moon and full moon time. If you can, if the weather permits, go outside, hug a tree, hold a tree. That's very, very important, because I believe it's you need to ground yourself, because it's coming from a place of why. But the why is, as you know, that the basic closure is that this person is not strong enough to give you the closure. The people who don't give you the closure are the weakest, cowards people. They don't have the ability to face that, yes, I end this relationship. They are the cowards. They cannot face the consequences of their actions. That's why they can't give you the closure, because they know that they have done wrong to you. You might have, in many cases, you might have seen I have written a very heartful message of saying goodbye. That person didn't even reply. Yes, they don't. Because that kind of a people, they don't have the guts or the strength or the mental capability to give you the closure which you are looking for, which you can give. It takes a long strength to let go something who you love. You love with all your might, but you did it. But that person was so coward, could not even give you that closure. And you don't beat yourself up, because that's nonsense. So yeah, and I would say if that pain comes, ground yourself, shake it off, shake your body, do EFT tapping to regulate your nervous system. Shake the body, do like a lot of shaking. If you can dance, you don't really have to dance. Just put a music that you can vibe and shake your body, because the somatically you store the pain in the body, and when you shake it off, you just shake your limbs, shake your body, and you just get it out of this system. You should be doing this, because their I don't know, inability or their immaturity, their toxicity causing the pain to you, and you don't deserve to hold this. This is not your pain. You need to just let it go. Okay, what they caused, they cannot shake it off, because they did cause to you, and they will carry it in their nervous system forever. Anyway, after that, what I can see here, you are transforming. Even though under all those things, you are transforming, you are changing, you are becoming the butterfly that you are. Your belief system about relationship, love, even overall about society is changing. You are going through a massive spiritual awakening, I can tell you that. Whoever you are. Now, spiritual awakening doesn't really mean that you start seeing ghosts, you start doing tarot readings, and you see things. Nonsense. Spiritual awakening, karmic cycle closing. What is this? It's like learning a lesson in your life, which as a human we are supposed to learn. We come to this world to explore everything. Explore good things, explore bad things, test good, test bad, everything. But at the end of the day, we all need to understand that it is all in our mind. It's the state of mind, that happiness or sadness. So the karmic lesson in our life is to love ourselves unconditionally. We might have many good things. We might have many bad things. But the fact is, when we learn to love ourselves for who we are, the way we look, the way we talk, the amount of money we have in our bag, the result exams, what we failed or we passed, or the business we could make, what we could not make, everything, celebrating everything and accepting it as a learning lesson. See the positive sign in it. Seeing the positive sign in the worst moment of your life. Now you will be saying, what nonsense you are talking about? When I'm going through a disaster, how do I see a positive side of the thing? Oh yes, I do. I know that. I have been to the worst disasters in life that you can imagine of. But I still never forgot to thrive from there. Life has put me down in the worst situation possible, but I bounced back, because I believe that nothing, as long as I'm breathing, the hope is alive. If something ends, I will create a new beginning from this. If something burns, I will use the ashes as fertilizer to fertilize for my new things. This is what I do. You give me lemon, I will make lemonade, or maybe lemon pickle, whatever. But this is the thing. Worst situation will come in life, and that is called life. Nobody can have a life where there's everything is 2 + 2 4. It's sometimes 2 + 2 becomes disaster. Okay. So the thing is acceptance and being strong and stoic at that moment, and do not beat yourself up for that situation. Acceptance is a very important thing. Like, yes, wrong things can happen, and that is life. How can I make it better? But whatever I have done, whatever I am, I love myself unconditionally. Maybe other people don't. Who the fuck cares? I don't. So I love myself. I unconditionally stand up for myself. Okay. So this is the spiritual awakening. And I believe you are learning that. You are learning to love yourself unconditionally. You are learning to stand up for yourself unconditionally. You are learning to do things for yourself, setting up boundaries, starting saying no. What is a self-love? People ask me, what is self-love, Didi? Self-love doesn't really mean that you will be going and spending money and doing jingalala and things. No, listen. You don't have to have money to have self-love. Self-love is who I am. I accept myself. At the end of the day, you are exhausted. You are not feeling like doing anything, but you have to clean the dishes. No, I will not do it today. That's it. I will not do it today. I will rest. I don't have to be productive all the days. I don't have to win all the lotteries. I don't have to win all the projects. I don't have to. It's okay. Even if I don't get the best productivity out of this day, I still love myself. When you are tired, if not feeling like doing anything, I need to rest. Let the world go in hell. I will rest. If you are exhausted, somebody asking you to do something, say no. No, sorry, I can't do this. This is not right. If somebody is hurting you, say that it's hurting me. I'm not going to allow this. So those are self-love. When sometimes you fail an exam, okay? And oh my gosh, I'm such a stupid thing. No, I gave my best. Due to whatever reason, it didn't happen. I will do it again. That's fine. That's fine. One exam doesn't define my worth. Simple. Somebody, you lost the job. Oh yes, that's a very shitty situation because we have to pay the bills at the end of the day. But at this moment, the job is gone. What can you do? Sit there and cry for the rest of your life. And from here, how I can take it forward? What the best thing I can do out of the situation? Right now, no, I'm not feeling like doing anything. I want to rest. Just rest for a while. Because anyways, when your body says something, follow it. That's self-love. When your mind says like this is important, when your intuition says something, follow it. When somebody doing something wrong to you, your intuition is telling this person is wrong. Follow it. Stop it. Don't let other people waste your energy. Self-love. Self-love is not always like, branded clothes and wearing this. I'm sitting here with this linted clothes. I love myself. I see myself with this one. I'm enjoying it. That's it. Who cares? That is my self-love. So I am who I am, and that is enough. That's the slogan. So you are learning that. Anyways, I think this lecture is going to be more than 15 minutes. So we're going to see the full video on my YouTube channel. Let's Ask Tarot. Should be written here if you're watching me on TikTok. What is that? TikTok. Yeah. Send me email if you want to book a reading. Do not interact with anyone in the TikTok. Give you WhatsApp number or stuff like that. Those are scammers. I will not do it. So Divine Mother's Guidance is my only YouTube, only my email address to communicate. Should be written here or everything. But go to my YouTube channel, copy it from my YouTube channel. Because sometimes scammers might manipulate the video. I don't know. So they just download my video, make fake profiles, whatnot. So go to my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Tarot. Subscribe to that shit. Because longer videos are over there. And from the description box, get this email address. Alright? So I'll see you there. Take care. So all I was saying, you must be watching in my YouTube channel for now. If you're seeing it for the first time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So yes, all I was saying that self-love is not only about, it's not about spending money and doing things for yourself just to make you temporarily forget pain or things like that, or distract yourself for something. Self-love is like accepting yourself at your best thing, at your lowest thing. When things goes good, like when things are good, we can definitely be proud of ourselves. But it is, it is more important for us when the things are very low, when we make mistake, when we do things which we logically cannot be very proud about. That is the time not leaving your side, at least holding your hand. Yes, I made a mistake. I am with you and we are going to fix this. That confidence, nobody's going to give you this in this fucking world. If you're lucky, if you have people like that. But you know what? You should not be depending on anybody. You should be depending on yourself for saying that to yourself. Because if that's the problem happens, we look for external validation, external supports to go through our lowest moments, to navigate through the difficult times. So when you learn to help yourself to navigate through these difficult times, to soothe yourself when in the worst situation of your life comes, that is the peak point of your self-love. That's called self-love. And you know what? The thing is, in points, there are situations when you probably will feel like I have done a terrible mistake in life and I can't love myself for that. And it's a situation what we might each of us might have faced in one or twice in life. But I'm not saying that moment you have to be proud of yourself, but that acceptance that I have done a very wrong thing and trying your best to fix it, that is something you can do. but be kind to yourself. That's what I always say, because we as a human being, every decision we take is based on the available knowledge, available information, or the circumstances, or our mood, or our, our regulation system. This depends on a lot of things, not that one thing determines everything. So if you have done a terrible mistake, accepting it and trying to fix it in your best ability is something. So that's are the things that I'm talking about. I'm not telling you that do wrong things and be proud of yourself. Be a piece of shit and make other people's life miserable. No, I'm saying like be kind to everybody, but be kind to yourself too. Love everyone, do good for everyone, but do good to yourself too. So if you're, just remember every time, what is the best way you can cultivate self-love? I was telling somebody the other day. So suppose you are stuck in a situation where you have to make a decision. You are not being able to take the decision for yourself. I don't know, what should I do? Ask yourself, if it's your son, your daughter, or your sister, or your brother comes to you, whom you love a lot, and they ask you, they're in the same situation, what advice you will give them? Just exactly the same advice you give to yourself, that this is you should be doing. If a person who is romantically giving you so much of hard time, and they come they want to come back to you, what advice will you give to your daughter or son if they are coming to you? That is the advice you should be giving to yourself. Anyways, too much of things, but I believe this is important. I know you might be saying, you are deviating too much from the reading. But what the fuck is about the reading? Because, the cards are showing me you are going through a transformation. And I want to talk about it. And because I'm happy about it. And fact is, in this, I don't know what is this person's energy, what they're going to do. But I want to make you sure that you are on the right track. You do not forget to love yourself. And that is what my motto. I will every day remind you, you are the priority. You are the important. Love yourself enough that you don't need this external validation. And you know what? This is happening in your life. And you are creating magic in your life. You are about to start a new project, a new life. I don't know what it is. You are about to start something new in your life very, very soon. And I believe it is a creative thing or a project that you've been thinking for a long, long time, because it is coming with the Ace of Wands underneath. So I believe that there's been quite a long time you are working, and you probably did hold it on a hold. But anyways, now you're gonna start it. You're gonna do this. You are going to do this. You are creating magic right now. And it is happening because you are transforming. The energy that you had been using on that person. Now you pull that energy and you are channeling it for your growth. And this is happening. And I am so proud of you. Because of this new beginning, you deserve it. This is your reality. This is your life. You are the magician. You are channeling the energy in a right way right now, rather than wasting in moving mountain or upbringing of somebody else's grown ass toddler son or daughter. Enough of this. You have stopped mothering and fathering all those nonsense. Now you are taking care of yourself, your inner child, and I am damn proud of you. It doesn't matter, the whole reading is all about you, but I am so proud of you. But anyways, because it is your feeling and their feeling, we need to go ahead and do their situation also. Not feeling, what was that? Their situation. I forgot because I get so carried away with this thing. But anyways, so let's see. Let's move on to that person. I know I'm just a bit all over the places in this reading. I can feel this. I think you are somebody who is also actually going through that kind of a situation. You might be doing a lot to take your life on track. But at the same time, it's a bit kind of a feeling of, something is there, the void. Let the void be there. Let the void be there. Okay? Anyways, let's move on to the X. Let's see what this X is what this X is doing. Whatever, how they're dealing with this shitty breaker, whatever. X is not important. I don't want to spend more time. But anyways, let's see. Let's keep going. What X is happening? Empress to a font. Oh. Okay. Thinking about you. This X is thinking about you all the time. Why? Anyways, listen. This X might have chosen third parties over you. All right. And this looks like this. There is a third party situation. The ex thinking about you. Definitely this ex thinking about you. But what I feel like, there is a third party in this ex's life, and there is somebody in this ex's life. It can be their mother, father, whoever, I don't know, like a strong feminine energy. Okay, strong feminine energy. And this ex is coming as a king of wand. So it can be a very playful person, like very player, flirty. Maybe they were flirting with other people, I don't know, whatever. So now whoever is this, like they have in their life, they have really higher position in their life. This person is not giving them the treatment they've been looking for. This person is like, I feel like more dominating than your ex. Your ex feels small around them. That's what I feel like. They cannot express themselves properly. They cannot be themselves. And that is actually bothering them. That is probably the reason this person is thinking about you. What nonsense. I see like this person sees that the connection ended very badly. 10 of shows. And this person is still hurting. Yes, they're still hurting. But I feel like this person is stuck between this third party and you. This person somehow wants a reconciliation with you. But you know what, in your cards, I saw there are very major arcana cards, strong major arcana cards. But in this person's life, they are mostly minor arcana cards, except this lover and this empress. I feel like this is not a person who is not going through a major transformation or something like that. They are very much consumed into the day-to-day life. They are very whimsical. Like in the today, whatever is going on, based on that, I will determine my life. So that kind of an energy. The change that you are going through this, I don't see in their life. Rather than that, they are probably right now juggling like, what the fuck do I do? Because this is too dominating third party. I feel so small around them. I don't get that validation that I used to get from you. You used to make them feel good. And this third party takes from them. Like it's like a more energetically you are surrendering to the third party. And in your case, they were like the king and you were worshipping them. And here this person has to worship the third party. This is totally ridiculous. Their life is like totally shit. And I believe it's a day-to-day life that is bothering them more. This is not a person who is like going through a lot of thinking, analyzing what I have done. I'm doing inner work. No, I'm not feeling like honey. No. They're trying to make a decision. Two twos are here. So I think that this person trying to make a decision. And this decision, I don't know what. But this person wants some kind of reconciliation with you. But thinking about you, underneath 6 of Cups is a page of one shit show. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This person is deciding to come forward towards you with nonsense. Page of Wand. This is a typical avoidant person who comes and goes. I think this person has done it to multiple times with you. That's why the 10 of Swords. And that is why you are transforming right now. But this person stuck in that shit show. They have no growth, no challenges, no real work been done in this connection, in this person's life. They are just thinking, oh my gosh, I'm missing this person. They used to treat me like this, treat me like that. Oh yes, you have a past life karma with this person, just to let you know. Past life connection. So yeah, this person is thinking like, oh my gosh, my everyday life. Maybe they are having some kind of issues in this life right now, which can be leaving them very drained, exhausted, like dead end or something like that. And they are reminding you, remembering you. Oh, they used to be there in my life. So this is such a stupid situation. It's like every day they are living their life. No big changes, no self-reflection, no inner work, no trauma healing, nothing. In fact, because the third party is not giving them that vibe they wanted, they're thinking about you. That, oh, they used to give me. So maybe I'll go back to them. But you know what? I have done so much bad to them. How do I go back? Maybe just hi. How is your dog? How is your nanny doing? Or your child's nanny who left the child in 1946. How are they doing? That kind of shit show. This person is going to come. But not a solid come. Just to taste the water. Like, let me see if I can just sneak in. Or like that kind of shit. Overseas connection can be significant with this one. And this person knows that you have the connection that they have. It can be some kind of past life soulmate or something shit show. But you know what? People romanticize the soulmate connection. Soulmate doesn't really mean that you have to sacrifice your boundaries, your self-love for this person. This means these people come to teach you something in your life. And that's it. Nothing more than that. Stop romanticizing these connections. It doesn't really mean that you will be forever together, no matter whatever happens. Divine connection. Divine connection doesn't really mean that they are divine. They are God. I mean, of course, we are all creation of God. But they are not that in their 3D version is really godlike. No. Accept it. If this is toxic, this is toxic. And I feel like this is toxic. All right. So yeah, this person is like low vibrational, very low vibrational. This person is going to come back, the page shit. But you know what? not with any commitment. And in day-to-day life, they are suffering because of the third party. And now, though, this third party don't have to be a romantic partner. It can be mother, father, donkey, monkey, I don't know what, Michael, cycle, whatever. But yes, they miss you. You know what they will be saying, Didi, why you're not spending more time on X? Why should I? Why should I and why should you? The life is all about you. Main character vibe. We are on the main character vibe. All right. We are not putting much energy onto the excess. Yeah, we will think about the excess sometimes, time to time, whenever it comes. Because it's, as I said, we're a human being. Emotions will come. We need to get some logical explanation. We see tarot readings, get that logical explanation. Then we say, fuck the ex, move on with my life. And that's it. That's what you are supposed to do. Keep doing, babe. I know it's difficult. It's difficult to live without somebody whom you truly, truly loved. And I know this. Very difficult. There will be days you will be feeling like a piece of shit, crying. And, I know it's very difficult. Because you love them. You love them with all your heart and soul. But when they act like this kind of shitty behavior, it hurts. Because you try to remember the good things about them. And that doesn't match with whatever they have done. After years of relationship, people do not mind leaving people behind and just move on. And that hurts. That did I ever matter to this person? This person broke up with me. Did they ever come back to see how I am doing? It hurts. But you know what? That is also energy. Emotions, you can channel it, sit there and cry and ruin a whole day. Or maybe use that emotion to do something creative. If something goes wrong with me, because we all do, we are human, things goes wrong and up and down. You know what I do? I start creating a video or maybe start working on a creative project or something like that. Because my energy is precious. I'm not going to waste it on anybody which is not worth of this. So do it for yourself too. Exercise, do some creative work, cook, dance, sing, do something. But make yourself happy. Do not let other people's nonsense ruin your peace because it's not worth. That is their trauma. Don't let their trauma or their upbringing ruin your mental peace. Okay? I know, you know what, this reading, when I was doing, I was very out of the places. Like, I don't know what I'm thinking, what I'm speaking. It's a very chaotic energy. So if this reading doesn't really sometimes feel like very off, sorry about that. This is how it is because I'm a human being. None of my readings are scripted. I keep on speaking whatever it comes through. So if it doesn't make sense, if it feels a little bit of this and that, whatever, take it or don't take it. I don't care. Okay? It is what it is. Just was trying to be a little bit polite. But you know what? This is what it is. I did it. And that's it. You take it or you don't take it. That is your choice. Again, so now, if you want to book a paid private reading, check in the description box. My email will be there. divinemothersguidance@gmail.com. If you misspell that, you will not get Divine Mother's Guidance. You will get Devil Uncles or Devil Aunties Guidance. So be very careful with that. Alright? Anyways, I'm done. Take care of yourself. Love and light. Bye.